Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. I have my bestie and castmate, Miss Jasmine Goode on.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. You are a returning star to the When Reality Hits podcast.
I love doing this. Honestly, I'm going to start a podcast one day eventually, but I love just being a guest on everyone's podcast.
I know.
And yours is fun.
I really wanted you to be on this week specifically because of the Scamanda.
And what did I say?
Yeah, exactly. And because we did that interview with the Smith sisters. So we're going to get into all that soon. But I want to do a little catch up with you since the last time that you have been on.
Yes.
Obviously, because we're recording this on Wednesday. The Valley comes out tonight.
Hell yeah.
People will hear this Friday. We've already seen the episode, all that stuff. So we are back into it, which is wild. A whole new season is out. I hope you guys like the episode. Don't forget to watch and tune in every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Bravo, streaming the next day on Peacock. It's only going to get better from here.
It's so good, y'all.
I feel like the first episode is just kind of getting to know us.
Yeah.
And there's just so much more to come.
It's going to pick up. Give it time.
Yes.
Trust us, please.
But
Believe in the process.
But it was still a great episode.
It was so great, yeah.
Obviously, we can't go into too much detail, but of course, had to acknowledge that. And thanks for everyone for tuning in and watching because it's been a wild ride.
It really has. Like, I can't believe we're on season 3. When I think back, I'm like, wow, 3 seasons?
3 seasons.
It's crazy.
Last time we saw you and Melissa on season 2, because we can go back to season 2 now. You guys had just like gotten engaged and everything.
I know.
So how's wedding planning going?
It has been crazy. I can't wait for it to be done. Like, it's one of those things where now I'm at the point where I'm like, just let's get the wedding over with. Like, I'm over it. Like, just even mailing the invites, that was like such a struggle. Like with the post office, I'm like, are you kidding me? I didn't think that would be stressful. Like little things like that are pissing me off where I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm ready to be over. Please.
Every little thing is like much more stressful than it needs to be, but it'll be such a perfect day. I'm so excited for you guys.
So it's coming along, y'all. It's going to be great. We're getting there. Few little things left that we have to do, but like little things like making sure the menus are done, like things like that. Like, so I'm okay. Got my dress.
What's been the most stressful?
I think the most stressful right now in this moment is finding the hair and makeup people.
Yeah.
We have some people, but I think everyone at our wedding party is so bougie and like has this person they like and that. So it's like finding enough people and that's going to please the group. I think that's
I am easy,
like,
just so you know. I am easy. I will
you don't have to worry
whoever.
about. I'm like, other people are like, oh, I don't know. It depends. Let me see this. And I'm like, guys, it's just hair and makeup. Like, please.
I will be grateful just to have hair and makeup do it.
Yes.
And I'll have my own makeup if I need to touch it up.
Thank you. So I'm like, that's stressful right now.
Yeah.
But I think so. That's like the one thing on my list I'm like stressing me out. But everything else is pretty okay right now.
Have people been, because I'm going back to whenever I was planning my wedding, have people been bothering you about like +1s, bringing dates, stuff like that?
Girl, that's another thing. Okay. Yeah. I always felt so awkward. Like my cousin came up to me. He's like, hey, can I like so what's the deal? Can I like bring my girl? And like, he just started dating this girl.
Yeah,
and I'm like, bro, you just started dating her. Like, I don't even know her. I met her maybe once.
Yeah.
And he's like, please. And he keeps asking me. And I'm like, if your name is not, if the name on the invitation says just you, it's just you.
It's just you.
Like, I feel so bad, but it's like, I can't. And like, everybody right now is getting booed up because it's, when
cuffing season.
He was cuffing season. Now it's spring. So hopefully people will tell me they're not in a relationship anymore. Please break up because I want to I want everybody to have a good time. I want their partners to be there. But it's one of those things where I cannot just be inviting your person that you just started dating 3 months ago because like you're in a relationship.
I understand.
I think that's not fair.
That's not fair.
Like,
that's a whole nother like $75 to $100.
Yes.
For like food and stuff.
It's like $400 a person.
Per person.
I'm like, do you guys not understand that?
Yeah.
Like, it's not
easy.
So I think that, so that's been a little struggle with people like, oh, well, I'm dating this person now. And I'm like, okay, cool. And
I kind of had a rule, like it was like if you weren't dating someone like seriously for at least a year, or if like you're not engaged or something, then you're not gonna.
If you live with each other, like I have a couple friends who live with their partner, and I didn't meet them, but I know they've been dating for like over a year, and maybe I didn't meet their partner yet, but they live together and it's serious. Yes, you get a +1. But if you're just like on and off with somebody, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh,
I apologize. So if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, y'all.
And you found the dress.
Yes, it just came in from Italy. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I have my fitting, I think, in a week. My first fitting to like get it snatched. I lost some weight, so I'm like nervous about that. But I'm excited.
You look good. And you have all the way up until like a month before a week.
I'm not worried.
You can even do it up until a week before, let's be real.
Exactly. I'm like it's fine.
Like if you want to keep losing weight, keep losing weight. You look great.
I know, I'm so nervous.
They'll be able to cinch it to you.
I was like, if I'm losing too weight, they're going to be like, what the hell is a whole new dress? But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I don't care. You could fix it. Squish me in this and tighten it up.
Squish me in this.
Squish it, tighten me up. It's going to look good, though. I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait to see it. I'm not showing anybody yet.
I know. I haven't seen it.
I know. I sent you guys. Like,
is it one of the ones you sent?
One of the ones I sent. So I sent everybody in the wedding party like, hey, which one do you guys like? To get your opinion. And it's so funny because I'm like, the one I picked, I think only like 1 or 2 people liked it. And I'm like, damn.
Damn. What was my response? I like them all.
Yes.
I'm like, I love them all. You look so good in them all.
Like, oh, I love this dress better. And I'm like, oh, shit. But it's okay. Because honestly, every dress that I sent you guys was beautiful.
Oh, my gosh, gorgeous.
It's not like a bad thing.
Yeah.
So.
And it's about what you like too.
Exactly.
So
I'm like, it's my day.
They all looked great. You even had some that you like didn't even like at all that you sent, and I was like, I still like them. I still think they look great.
I'm cracking. It just reminds me when we went dress shopping.
Yeah,
like, you guys will see that eventually. Yeah. Oh my god, those Bridgerton dresses. I was like, okay, this one is a little. This is not it, but you know what? We're just gonna rock this out.
And Melissa doesn't know anything about what it looks like.
And I kind of wish we did like show each other our dresses so we can like. I mean, I think we're going to look good because her mother saw my dress, my mom saw, so they know what we're both wearing.
Yeah.
But I kind of just want to see her the day of and just be like, but we're all going to get ready together. Like, I don't care about seeing her in her makeup. But like, the dress, I want to wait till.
So you guys, you don't care about like seeing each other the night of, like sleeping in the same bed. Don't care about that's fine.
Don't care about.
You just don't want to see her in the dress.
I don't want to see her until like. She's walking down.
Right.
Coming to me.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, we can't take wedding advice from me, but I do love weddings.
Yes, we can. It's still...
And I still had a fabulous wedding.
Exactly.
And I waited until... I didn't let him see me until I walked down the aisle. You know, a lot of people do the first look.
Yep.
I did the first look with my dad.
See, that's what I want to do. First look with my dad. We haven't decided if we're going to do it together yet. Like a first look. We might just to like get the time because I want to get to the cocktail hour.
Yep.
But we're going to see. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, goodness. It's going to be a whole new thing. You guys are going to be married.
I know.
If we get a season 4, knock on wood.
Yes. Season 4, baby. And then babies, hopefully, after. We'll see.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. I love it. Life is lifing.
It really is. Life is lifing, y'all.
Okay.
The S word.
Yeah, the S word.
Tom would like to say.
I know.
Like,
I was
slut?
like,
S word.
So a lot of you guys may have seen this by now, but me, Jasmine, Kristen, Zach, and Tom, we all did the Smith Sisters on Andy's under Andy Sirius Radio. So we did the Smith Sisters, which they're amazing. They're so
funny.
Sweet. And we did that on Monday. So we had a big press day for the Valley on Monday. Scamanda did not drop their joint statement until Tuesday. So everything we said on Monday is just now going to start coming out, and we're going to look like fools. Well, not you, but I look like a damn.
There's no way.
I look like a dang fool.
There's no way this would happen. I don't think that could ever happen. She would do that. He wouldn't do that. There's no way. I was like, girl, I don't know. The streets are hot right now.
Yeah, you were definitely like, I don't know. I think it could happen.
Something.
And honestly, I just got back in town. I was out of town for a while for a job, and I was not paying attention to like the news and stuff.
Yeah.
And whenever I did first start seeing like pictures of Amanda and Wes, I thought they were just like
they're
friends.
Yeah. You would never think that.
No,
one would.
If you see me out with Tom Schwartz, I hang out with him all the time. So I was kind of like thinking of, because we are on Bravo together, we are really close friends. We all hang out. Like if me and Schwartz all of a sudden were popping up in photos where people start being like, are they dating?
No, it's because there's a photo, from what I heard from my little inside source, that there was Sierra saw a picture of them kissing. Yeah, like I guess they were out somewhere, somebody, sniping a picture.
Oh.
And that's what I heard heard from that person, I was like, oh, then this is definitely.
See, I didn't even have, like, somebody commented under, because I commented under that little clip that the Smith sisters posted, and I said, how wrong was I? Because so many people were being so mean to me. I was like, why are
You're like, Brittany, shut up. Because,
so mad
but you weren't gone. You actually have been out of the loop for like
big
a month.
time. And people don't realize that because I haven't been able to talk about it, and I still can't, but like, it's, you know, it's kind of out there a little bit.
You didn't have your phone, so you didn't know what was actually going on. So this was brewing for like
And before I left, it was literally just like pictures of them like as friends, I thought.
No, this was like getting hot right before you came, when you were gone still.
Yeah.
It was picking up. That's when I saw, well, my inside source told me about what happened.
I was only back for one day before we did press. So, and on that one day, I was hanging out with Cruz and I was sleeping and not paying attention to social media.
Yep.
So I didn't realize like how crazy it had gotten. So then whenever we do the press day, like there's another clip aside from the Smith sisters where me and Lala are being asked by Bryce. You know, Bryce, I think, is he entertainment tonight?
Oh, yeah, Bryce. Yes.
And me and Lala are both like, no way, no way, absolutely not. And then at the end, though, I'm always like, but we could be wrong. Hey, I'm not so dumb.
Yeah,
where I
you're
don't
like,
think
anything can happen. Yeah. You're like, trust me, we went through Scandoval. Anything is possible.
Yeah, I'm like, anything could happen. But people were just eating me alive. Under
really?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Like, let me read some of the comments.
Wait, I didn't see the... Honestly, I didn't look at the comments.
Okay,
I liked it and kept going.
I got some that I screenshot.
People are so y'all
mean.
need to calm down. It's just reality TV.
Mean. And also, like, I also like to think, like, I have a little bit of insight because I know these people personally.
Yeah.
Like, all these people commenting and speculating have never met them in real
Amanda,
life.
Right? Like,
yes.
So.
And Wes and Kyle. I've only met Sierra like once, but like, she's drop dead gorgeous. My God.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
So sweet.
And Amanda's sweet too. From what I met her, she was really nice to me.
But I've known Kyle and Amanda the longest. You know, I've
you
known
just didn't, you know, you're like, there's no way, because you're like, that can't happen.
I was like, no, you know, I just didn't see her with Wes. I didn't see Wes with her.
No one did. Like,
it didn't make any sense to me.
She was always very vocal about it, like saying like, no, I would never like hook up with anybody in my cast. Like, that's not even something I'm looking to. And Sierra's my best friend.
And the last I had seen also was like Kyle was on Watch What Happens Live and had said, you know, I just thought it was funny. There's no way. Like, that was the last I had seen.
Because everybody was shutting it down. They were all shutting it down.
Yeah.
So I get why you would say there's no way that
So I was
happen.
like, no, I don't think so. But I kept saying, but I don't know. Like, it's not like I was being matter of fact.
You were just saying, like, I don't think that would happen.
Yeah. So people were eating me up in the comments. Like, I did something so wrong.
You're like, I just didn't know, guys, and I wasn't here for the last month.
Yeah. But also, like, and if I'm being honest, I didn't know that Wes and Sierra were like a serious thing.
Can I say that, honestly, when you think about it, none of us, like, I wasn't really invested in their life. It just started brewing the last couple. Because I follow Sierra, you know, it started happening. You start seeing things, but like,
were Wes and Sierra in like an actual like relationship?
So, I mean,
because I'm not gonna lie, I love you, Bravo, but I have not really watched the shows, but I know them because of BravoCon, because of going to New York and hanging out with them, because of Watch What Happens Live, because of like press stuff that we do.
No, they had like a deep, like they had a thing their season before.
Yeah,
they had a really thing going on, and you know, he kind of ended it, and then now this, I guess, recently he's been trying to get back with her this past couple episodes or whatever on the show, or that's what we're seeing. So we thought that everyone's thinking that they're getting back together, or he's wanting her, but he said he didn't want something serious before, and like, you know, so now all of a sudden you're putting this statement out together.
Which
is crazy.
Which we're going to read the joint statement.
That statement is wild. I'm sorry.
Okay, so some of these. Shout out for some of let's shout out some of these people who were so mean to me on there. Okay, so this was a comment from somebody called like M. Belvino or something. The fact that Brittany is acting like she doesn't know the tea, girl, go run or something.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all.
Like,
she
so
really
mean. I really didn't.
I'm like, she really didn't.
This one, of course, Brittany doesn't see it. LOL. She was married to Jax Taylor.
Oh my God, y'all are shady.
It's me, but it kind of made me laugh.
Damn.
This was from Give Them Shay. I'm going to call out their names.
Yeah.
Listen to this one. This is from somebody named Asa. Brittany, stop. He was running Sierra's leg, and Amanda was like, he loves. This is how she wrote it. Sorry if it doesn't make any sense. Brittany, stop. He was running Sierra's leg, and Amanda was like, he loves. Stop while they were in a bathroom kissing. Watch the freaking show. Amanda and Wes started this shit well before last summer. Kyle said, where why is my wife spending so much time with you in 6 months than me?
Ooh.
Also, after he grabbed her hand and then they left the room smiling from ear to ear while she was still married. This is the exact same thing as Raquel. Stop gaslighting us.
First of all, that is the longest comment ever.
I was gaslighting
Okay, first, that's long as hell. And two, Brittany doesn't watch the show. Not everybody watch. I haven't been watching the last couple episodes, but I just see it online.
But even though I talked about it, I still said I don't know. Yeah, it's not like I stated facts.
You're just going off of like knowing then and not knowing what's happening.
I said I don't see it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, because I never said
you
matter
were out of
of
the
fact.
loop. Listen, guys, she was out of the loop. She hasn't been here for the last couple weeks, so
I
didn't know that.
Yeah, I responded and said, girl, chill. All I said was I don't see it, and I could be wrong. Who knows? Relax. I found out just like the rest of you.
Hello.
Like, I found out at the same time.
Just like the rest of the world.
This time of year, I'm trying to stay consistent with eating well. But between work, workouts, and commuting, cooking just isn't happening. Tempo gives me fresh, balanced meals ready in 2 minutes so I can eat the way I want without losing time. Tempo delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. Each meal is perfectly portioned for lunch or dinner and ready in just 2 minutes. That means real food, real fast, without the sad desk lunch or drive-through regret. With 20 new recipes every week made from nutrient-rich ingredients, Tempo keeps things exciting and helps you stay consistent with healthy habits. Even busy athletes like Maria Sharapova swear by Tempo for balanced meals that help them stay on top of their wellness goals. And no matter your goals, there's a Tempo meal for you. Protein-packed meals with up to 30 grams of protein, calorie-conscious, even GLP-1 balanced meals. It's convenient but also flexible enough to fit the way you want to eat. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomills.com/realityhits. That's tempomills.com/realityhits for 60% off your first box. tempomills.com/realityhits. Rules and restrictions may apply. I thought this comment was funny. It has nothing to do with me. You know who is so happy about this? Taylor Frankie Paul.
He's like, thank God. No one, the tension is off of me right now. She's like, oh, I'm not the worst in the reality world. Yay.
Because that was taking over.
She knew. She's like, oh, thank God. Somebody else take the heat.
Yeah, like that was taking over. And I saw more about that than I did the West stuff until recently.
Yeah, you didn't know.
But people were just like attacking me. And then, I wrote underneath that same comment, I said, how wrong was I, with like a laughing face?
Like, I was wrong, guys.
And people were like, oh yeah. And people were like, this girl said, surprise, surprise, you would have that take. And then another girl said, you showed that you're just as trifling as Amanda and a pick me. What in the world did I
Because
do?
You didn't know, or you just saying, I have no.
Just because I said I don't know and I don't see it. Like people were attacking me.
That's what, this is the thing about the fans.
It's scary to say anything.
You literally, whatever you say, people are going to rip it apart. I've started to learn that. So
and we did this interview on Monday.
They put
this clip came out after the
Thank you.
Amanda and West
I think people aren't
joint
realizing
statement.
That too. That came out the day after the statement come out.
People
so we
think
didn't
that
know.
I read that statement and then was like, I don't believe it. Absolutely not.
Of course, like reading the statement, yes. Now Brittany's like, okay, I was wrong. And that's okay. She's admitting she was wrong.
Yeah.
We all know. Hey.
I just think it's so funny that people went off on me.
Of course.
So again, let's make it clear. We did that interview on Monday. The joint statement came out on Tuesday. They posted the clips on Tuesday after the statement came out, and on Wednesday.
Letting people know that like we were all wrong. Well, not all of us. Most of us are wrong.
Yeah.
Well, most of us are right.
Yeah.
Some people were wrong, and that's okay.
Yeah, like you and Zach definitely were like, no, we think something's up.
And
but
we all said
Lala,
time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. Me and Lala were both like, no, we don't see it, but who knows?
But
we could be wrong.
Exactly.
So again, let's make that clear.
Yes.
This was before the statement came out when we did these interviews.
If you think about Amanda, you would never think she's going to like go for Wes, and especially because of the Wes and Sierra situation and how Sierra's very vocal with Amanda about the situation. You would never think she would do that to her.
Exactly.
Or even like Wes do that to Kyle.
Sierra and Amanda were super close, right?
So you would never think like, no one would think like, oh, she would actually go through with that, when you could see that Wes is still trying to get attention from Sierra and do all these things. But then it's like, disregard her feelings and go after Amanda. It's just, the whole thing is weird to me.
Yeah,
Like, out of all the people in the world, Amanda.
And we love girl code. Like, we're Team Sierra. It's not like about that. It's just that I seriously didn't think it was true. I was like, no way. This is not happening. And then, like, even because today, again, this comes out Friday, so it's Friday when you guys are listening, but we're recording this on Wednesday, which is also April Fool's Day. So I'm kind of scared to even talk about it until the day is freaking over, because I feel like this is going to come out Friday, and tomorrow or tonight at before 12, it's going to be an April Fool's joke.
Exactly. That's what Melissa was like. Do you think it's April Fool's joke? I said, no, this is real. They are really hooking up. They are together, I guess. Well, I have no idea.
At this point, because so many people are saying this must be April Fool's joke, and there's also like because I got attacked for just saying I don't see it. And that almost made me scared to even talk about it today, because again, this is coming out after April Fool's will be over. But apparently she's already losing brand deals and stuff.
Okay.
So that is like why
Rihanna unfollowed her. And like Rihanna loves
Rihanna unfollowed her?
Loves like Bravo TV. And I saw a headline, it was like, Rihanna unfollowed Amanda. And I was like,
I'd be devastated.
I'd be like, damn, Rihanna unfollowed me.
I would be devastated.
Right?
Okay, let's read the statement really fast, just in case anyone listening is living under a rock, like I was.
Hey, and might be out of the country doing something for life, living your life, and boom.
Doesn't know what was happening. So this is Amanda Batula. Look at me. I can't even think of
Amanda
people.
something.
And Wes. They're both on Summer House. Yep. Amanda is going through a divorce with Kyle. You've seen them for almost 10 years in a relationship. Wes is kind of a new cast member. Sierra is also on Summer House. She dated Wes for a little while, and they're all best friends with each other. Wes is close with Kyle.
Is anybody checking on Kyle?
Yes. Amanda is close with Sierra, and now they're saying that Amanda and Wes are hooking up, and they did a group statement after we did our interviews.
This came out on Tuesday. Brittany is like, I'm letting y'all know.
I'm like, I've got to keep saying that. Okay, so this is what it said, and they did this together. This means
married couple.
This means they showed their publicists, they showed their managers, they probably sent it to their close friends, all that thing. So it says, we've seen the growing online speculation. So while this is very new, we wanted to provide some clarity. It was never our intention to purposely hide anything. Given the complicated relationship dynamics involved and the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality TV show, we needed a little space to process things privately before speaking on it. We've shown up for each other as friends over the years through all the highs and lows, and what's developed recently was the last thing either of us expected. Our connection grew out of a genuine, long-standing friendship, which made it especially important for us to approach this with care. As our feelings evolved, we wanted to take the time to understand exactly what we were feeling. We also recognized that this has had an impact beyond just us and never wanted our actions to cause any hurt or be perceived as careless. We truly appreciate the understanding and respect as we navigate this.
That is wild. That whole statement is wild.
But like,
I have so many thoughts.
It doesn't even say that they're like in a relationship.
They're putting out there that we have a connection, but it's just like weird to me, because like the whole thing, like when I think about that, it's like, okay, you guys are saying, oh my, we had this building relationship connection, whatever. But I'm thinking like, Amanda, people like that like scare me, because it's like, so you're my friend this whole time, and you saying you're building this like connection or something with the guy I'm venting to you about, or telling you, and you seeing us hooking up or whatever is going on the outside that we don't know, because Sierra last reunion was crying over him. Like, it was deep. So I'm like, clearly there's some stuff, deeper that we don't see, because why is it such a big deal? Yeah. So I'm like, that scares me to think that you're my best friend and you're doing that. I'd be so livid. Yeah. And Wes should be getting more heat. Amanda, yes, whatever. But so, Wes, I'm sorry. You're this fake ass boy trying to make every girl fall in love with you. You're a fucking loser. Like, that's so not cool.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. So did you see where TMZ or something caught Kyle on the street?
Yes.
And he actually took up for Amanda, and he was like, and I kind of liked what he said, because like, what Amanda and Wes is socially incorrect. Yes. It's, not the normal situation, but it seems like the woman always takes
and he's going to probably thrive.
So and Kyle even straight up said, Amanda is struggling right now with this. And Kyle, who is the ex-husband going through a divorce with her, is still taking up for her and trying to get people to back off of her. And he said that West has already gained 50,000 followers. And Amanda is taking like all the heat.
That's why I feel like it should be on him I mean, I think both are in the wrong, clearly.
Yeah.
And at the friendship with Amanda, I think that's crazy what she did.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Wes, it's like, you are such a loser. You sat there and talked about how you don't want this relationship, you can't do it, and then pushing Sierra's feelings to the side. But it's like, okay, fine, you fell in love with Amanda, but it's like, you are such a fucking fuckboy. You know he's putting the game on all these other girls.
There was supposedly a girl in Montana, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he is probably playing Amanda also, and Amanda's probably vulnerable and weak and like, oh, of course, I feel like he's in love.
I was noticing, like, the statement doesn't say, like, we're in love. It doesn't say that we're dating. It just says that we have a connection. Did too much stuff come out where they felt like they had to say that, like, even if they aren't in a relationship, or are they actually in a relationship
my thing is,
now?
like, I wonder from what, Treats are saying, people that this has been going on for a while. Like, even Kyle said it. He was like, he thought there was things, but he would ask, and they all denied it.
Yeah.
Jesse said he'd ask, and they all were just like, no, denying it. So I think that made it even worse. So now they're like, fuck, we got caught.
Zach said on the Smith sisters that Jesse saw a cousin or something.
Somebody.
And Jesse knew. So now everybody's speculating, like, is Jesse the Schwartz to the Sandoval?
Honestly, he probably is. Listen, as his best friend, you really think he's going to throw him on the bus? No, he's probably keeping it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, come on. You guys, if they were just honest, I think it probably would have just landed better.
Yeah.
If they were just like, listen, we kind of like each other, Sierra. Like, sit her down and be like, listen, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
We like each other and we're going to go for it. But to like hide it and all these, and then people snapping pictures of them and then sending it. And you know what I think about too, that probably made Sierra upset and why this is such a big deal too, is that Wes was probably still talking to her, Sierra on the side or something, and making her feel
maybe like
keeping her in a pocket, like keeping her in a pocket.
Yeah.
We
don't know.
Flirting with her and like making her feel like we don't know what their conversations are.
And we don't know how long this has been going on.
Exactly.
But I do know that, like, whenever I said that, that Kyle and Amanda have been broken up for longer than like the world knew, it's because Kyle told me at BravoCon that they were already broken up.
Yeah.
And they were already living in separate apartments at that time. Like, he straight up told me that. So I was like, oh, they've been broken up for longer.
That's why I think Kyle's not as mad right now.
Right.
He's like,
he's already been like kind of over it. But that's what I meant. Like, I didn't want to be like, well, Kyle told me at BravoCon, but now I think it's okay to say just because of like,
they've been separated for a while. That's why I think Kyle's like, it's cool. Like, she can move on.
And he has love for Amanda. He wants to protect her still because he has love for her.
But he's seeing right through Wes.
Yeah.
He's like, you are a fuckboy and you're just, now Amanda's your target. And watch, it's not going to last. Wes is going to move on to somebody else.
I just wonder, like, and a lot of people were saying, because Scandoval was kind of the end of Vanderpump Rules. Like, yes, there's a new Vanderpump, or there's a season, 11 or 12, whatever season they're on now, but it's a whole completely recasted.
Yep.
And a lot of people have been saying, is this going to be the end of the Summer House cast?
You think so? I don't think it'll be the end. I mean, I think, well, here's the thing. Amanda's leaving. Is she going to the spinoff show they're doing with Lindsay?
Is that been announced? I don't know.
Oh shit. I thought she was leaving. I thought her and Kyle were leaving, and then they were bringing all those new people because they're having this new Summer House. I mean,
they might be, but I don't know if like everyone could get back in the same house or place.
If Amanda's gone, I think maybe they could do, because I think Sarah would just rip Wes's ass the whole time.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wes is just like, I feel like the reunion's going to be popping though.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that reunion. And I hope Sierra just sits there pretty and just.
Yeah. It's just
give him
like,
time of day.
I swear the Bravo world just keeps on giving.
It's crazy.
And everyone gets so invested. And another thing I said in the Smith Sisters interview is, which I don't mean any disrespect to what happened with Scandoval, what's happening with Scamanda, but they specifically asked me and Kristen, because we've been through the headlines and stuff in the past and like everything I went through, and I was like, I wish
I wish I could have this scandal.
I wish it was just like a dating scandal that I went through,
right?
And I'm not discrediting what Sarah's going through. I'm not discrediting what none of them are going through. I'm just like, Lord,
like
over all these years, like, with everything that I went through with my ex,
you're like, from my side looking at it, like, this is nothing,
like,
y'all.
you guys are gonna be okay.
Fine. Yeah,
you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good.
And like, I love Sierra. I think she,
me too.
She's gonna be okay. Like, she's got it going. It just, hopefully she can see now the type of person he is and never fall back in, because sometimes, if it does end with Amanda, he might try to get back on her good side, and it's like, no, open your eyes, Sierra. So hopefully she can stand her ground and be like,
gosh, Wes must have like BDE. He must have big dick energy.
When I watched the show, because I did watch a couple episodes, he gives off this energy that he's like a guy who like listens to women. I think his mom's like I don't know, some kind of, some doctor, like whatever.
Yeah.
But I think like he's so like in tune with like talking to him in a certain way, and I think that's very appealing for some
Yeah.
people. Like, oh wow, this guy's listening to my
Every
feelings.
time I've talked to him, he was super nice and everything. So, he's very like likable.
And Amanda's like probably vulnerable or whatever. Yeah. But it's just like, Amanda, you live in New York City. There's a million fucking men everywhere. What?
I know. But I'm telling you, New York City is just like LA. Yes. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The streets are trash.
It's not as easy as you think. But still, you know, no. Yeah. You don't go, you know, everybody.
It's just,
some people are already being like, oh, well, you hooked up with Jax's friend after.
No. That's not the same. It's not the same.
Not the same. There was no serious friendship. There was nothing like that. It was after I was already separated. It was after I was treated like dirt.
Yeah.
There's no comparison to that situation. And Lala did not give a fuck. It was nothing like that. There was no dating. There was nothing like that. So it's a complete, for anyone who is trying to put that on me.
Situation.
I've already been getting comments like that.
See, that's a different situation. It's like Sierra was like. I think it's more people are thinking that friendship with Amanda. Like, if you watched last season and how she was
they're
there
so
for
close,
her, and being there for her through the West thing, and then to me, yes, that's why people are like, "Why? How could you, Amanda? How could you do this?" And it's like I feel bad, but I'm like, I do feel bad for Amanda, but at the same time, I'm like, girl, you knew, like, you had to know.
Yeah,
know what people are going to think.
It's very disrespectful and it's very messy, but at the same time, anyone listening, trolling is one thing, but like threats and
sending Amanda
stuff like that is not
crazy.
Okay.
I don't think people should be doing that.
That's not okay for anybody.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Amanda's like crushed and knows that she was wrong and probably crying still right now.
I mean, from what Kyle said, that's what it seemed like.
But I hope she apologized to Sierra, because I saw Vanita's post.
It is kind of weird that there wasn't a little thing to Sierra or Kyle in their joint statement.
Yes, or something.
Well, Kyle said that he did get a heads up before the statement came out. So he said that in the TMZ interview. But I kind of feel like, which I've also seen a lot of people comment this in their joint statement, maybe they should have said to Kyle and Sierra,
something else.
We respect you. We care about you. We're sorry it happened this
Sierra
way.
herself, because
or
Vanita, from what Vanita is saying, because Vanita's close with Sierra, her story, she put, love
and
that
Vanita's
you guys,
from Southern
Charm,
in case you guys don't know.
And Vanita was saying that, like, her post, like, wow, I love that you put this statement out, but you didn't go to the person to apologize.
Yeah.
So I don't think Amanda has said nothing to Sierra. She's probably scared, and she's probably like, oh God, I don't want to say anything. But it's like, girl, stay with your chest. You're out there.
I hope that they have that conversations and we don't know about it. Yeah, I'm sure they'll talk about it. This is only going to help their ratings.
We saw Andy's tweet. Send in the questions for the reunion.
Yeah, this is only going to help their ratings.
I know.
Which I hate saying that, but it's
so
true.
sad to say that, but it's true.
And that's another reason I was like, this is just...
You thought it was like
I was like, this is getting played up because their season is out right now.
So do you think it was just more like not a PR thing happening?
Well,
possibly?
before their joint statement, which I still am up in the air about it. I'm like, are they dating or did they get caught making out?
That joint statement was so
I don't know.
It was corny. The statement was weird.
Finding the one can feel impossible. And in today's world, it's even harder. False profiles, inaccurate pictures, ghosting on dates. Is this sounding familiar? But if you're ready to make your move to a new place, it doesn't have to feel like dating. All it takes is a simple search on apartments.com to find your perfect match. Whether you're looking for a 3-bedroom condo downtown, a 2-bedroom duplex in a quiet neighborhood, a cozy studio in a walkable city, or even a single-family home in a cul-de-sac, you can find the place that checks all the right boxes. So whichever stage of life you're in, settle down in your perfect home by using apartments.com. No more swiping or awkward first dates. Make it easier to get a place that gets you. Visit apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Have you ever thought, ugh, this water is too wet?
This beach is too sandy.
Welcome to Beach Too Sandy, Water Too Wet, the podcast where we do dramatic readings of the most wild and off-the-wall reviews on the internet.
We read real reviews about everything from Vegas weddings, matchmaking services and Trader Joe's, to caves, toddler beds, and Spirit Halloween.
You won't believe the things people think absolutely must be said on the internet. How else would everyone know that some caves don't have Wi-Fi?
We hear about the good, like the time a couple was happily married in a Vegas Denny's.
And the bad, like who knew people stole from pet cemeteries.
And the ugly, because when there's soggy lettuce in the Chuck E. Cheese salad bar, it can get pretty ugly.
Join us every Wednesday wherever you listen to your podcasts. I feel targeted by that pet cemeteries comment.
I know, I was about to say, wasn't that you?
That was me.
Yeah.
But either way, we love Sierra. We love Kyle. And I want nothing but the best for them all. But we're just explaining, like, We did not know.
It's weird. Yeah, Brittany had no idea about anything. But it's just, the whole thing is messy and crazy.
One of my favorite memes that has come out over this whole thing. And I'm going to show you. You've probably already seen it, but just react. It is Kyle wearing Ariana's
revenge dress.
Yeah, so if you guys remember on the Vanderpump Rules reunion, whenever Ariana came out looking like a snack, she was wearing that red dress that had like the cutouts and you could see her six pack and she just looked amazing. And it's a picture of Kyle with his mullet.
Look at him.
But he is wearing Ariana's reunion
with
dress
with
a lover boy in his hand. And it says Kyle showing up to the reunion lot. I mean, that is my favorite.
Yo, Kyle.
That's my favorite meme coming from the whole thing. But it's, I've met every single one of these people and they've been nothing but nice. I hope they could figure it out. And, we're looking from the outside and I just hope that they can figure out how to forgive each other and apologize and maybe just move on. Maybe not talk to each other ever again. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, like how they going to film? We'll see that.
But I'm like, does this really compare to Scandoval at the end of the day?
Yeah, that's the hard thing. Because there's people that say it's worse than Scandoval, and then there's people that say, I'm trying to like figure out if it is or not.
See, so the reason I don't think it's as bad as Scandoval is because Scandoval or Tom and Raquel were doing this for like 6 or 7 months in front of Ariana while they were still dating. So like Kyle and Amanda broke up. West and Sierra had already broken up. But
was Wes and Kyle like close?
I mean, I think that they were all close, but so was Raquel and Ariana. And so like they were all best friends. And I think what was so bad about Scandoval is that Ariana was like besties with Raquel, taking up for her against all the other castmates.
We were there.
And stuff. And kind of find out they were hiding that from her while they owned a house together and everything.
They were just like married.
Like that was, that they were legally, or what's it called? Like you're married after a certain time.
After a certain time,
you live together. So I think that's the biggest difference. Yeah, but it's messy all around.
Oh, it's still messy. It's still just, and again, like you said, on this, we don't know what is actually happening. Like, we don't know if when they've been hanging out and maybe things were looking a certain way and now it's playing out and Sierra's head's probably like, whoa, now everything's making sense. We don't know. So I guess we know about the Scandoval stuff because we were there, being friends with them through all this. And then, so yes, it's hard to compare it when we don't know what is actually truly happening.
Yeah. Because we don't know yet if West and Amanda were hooking up earlier or if it was just a recent thing.
We hear that they are. The people are saying that they were since like January.
Wow. I guess we'll find out soon. Don't quote me, people, because I'm sitting here saying I don't know.
Listen, like I said, reunion, I'm sure Sierra will come with her receipts and proof timelines and be like, this is why I don't fuck with you anymore, Amanda.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's shift gears really fast because there's been some funny things that's happened that I want to talk to you about. Did you see that Kit Kat? Yeah, so they lost 12 tons of Kit Kat bars were like hijacked.
Wait, what? Kit Kat bars?
Yes.
Somebody stole it from like a warehouse?
12 tons were taken. Tons.
From a warehouse?
I'm not sure if it was from a warehouse.
But who was stealing Kit Kats?
So I don't know. Somebody stole 12 tons, or they lost 12 tons of Tic Tacs. Or Kit Kats. Tic Tacs. Kit Kats. But the funniest part about it to me is that all these other brands are chiming in, right? So Domino's,
not even chocolate.
Domino's does an official statement. We would like to share our thoughts and condolences with Kit Kat following their recent sad news. On a completely unrelated note, we're pleased to announce we'll now be selling a new Kit Kat pizza. So all these brands are doing chiming in, acting like that they had something to do with the Kit Kat.
Wait, what?
So KFC responds.
This happened today?
I got all these 20 hours ago.
I am dead.
Yesterday. So KFC chimes in. Sorry, guys. We were product testing for our 12th Urban Spice.
Wait, I told you, today's been a weird news day, y'all. What is happening?
So Kit Kat, this was their real official statement. We can confirm that 12 tons of Kit Kat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain and partners to investigate. So that was the real statement. And then all these other brands are reaching out. So this is Del Taco. Del Taco, and it always says official statement. Del Taco had absolutely nothing to do with this. Thank you.
Wait, who is eating all this chocolate? Like, where is this phantom chocolate? Where'd it go?
What's the point of stealing 12
tons of chocolate? Like, come on.
That's like a couple whales.
Like, are you freaky? Like, what are you doing with this chocolate? Who took it? I can't wait till they find it. Like, first of all, how do you just lose 12 tons of chocolate?
Oh my goodness.
Kit Kat bars. Do you know what that looks like? Like, where do you just lose it?
So much
chocolate. I'm cracking up. See, it's been a weird news week.
Yeah,
y'all.
weird news week. Okay, let me see. Okay, I got a couple questions that people wrote in before I let you go.
I can't. The chocolate.
I know. I just thought it was funny how all these other brands were like saying that it was them.
Yes.
I just
Domino's
thought that was
pizza.
like amazing.
That's so funny.
Okay, this is from Becca Hobbs. Were you initially excited when hearing that Lala and Schwartz were returning to Bravo?
Was I surprised?
Excited.
Excited. Yeah, at first, I'm not going to lie, to be honest, it was like, I don't think we need anybody because I felt like we did such a great job the last 2 seasons. Like, we
have a big cast.
Yeah, we have a big cast. I'm like, we don't need to add anybody, in my opinion. But I will say, like, after, going through this season, and I think it was nice having like a different set of eyes on certain things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, you stay tuned.
Yeah.
So it's nice having like a different perspective.
Yes.
So that was nice. And, I think with me and Lala too, like, we used to be friends back in the day. We worked at SUR together and like we had a friendship. So it was like one of those things where I'm like, okay, maybe we see what's going to happen. Maybe we can bring our friendship back. Like get to, this will force us to hang out more, you know? But yeah, at first I was kind of like, we don't need it. But I like Tom. I like Lala. So yeah, it kind of worked.
Yeah. So I was excited because also with my ex being gone, like, yeah, we didn't necessarily like need anything, but at the same time, like Lala and Schwartz were both already like making appearances on season 1 and season 2. They are really in our friend group. I think Lala is such good TV.
Yeah.
I think Tom is such good TV in a different way. Like I whenever it was like brought, I was like, yes.
Yeah. They bring something different.
Like absolutely. I was very excited that they were coming on, and it was also authentic and like feels like good. And like you said, it was a new, a new point of view.
Yeah, having a different, opinions on things. We're just like, okay, because we're, it's nice to shake things up a little bit.
Yeah.
But to say like, do they think we need them? No, of course. I don't think, I think we were great. But yes, it was nice, I guess, to see what was going to pop off. With
and I think it's going to make everything like better. And I think it's great to have them on. And like I said, it's real. Like Tom is so close to everybody.
Yeah.
Lala is one of my best friends. Like it just makes sense. And with my ex being gone, it just like adds a new little twist to the show. So stay tuned. Stay tuned
because to see. I know everyone's probably like, oh, we don't need it.
Yeah.
But trust me, I was one of those people, but just give it time.
I think it's great.
I think it will show that like it works.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely great. Okay, this is for you, Jasmine. This is from Anna Hyman, I think. Hyman? The way that sounds like a fake name, but it's not.
Sorry, the way you were like, Hyman.
Oh, Lord. For Jazz, feelings on being the minority when surrounded by an all-white cast.
Ooh, yeah.
Other than Jason.
Yeah, right. I forget about Jason sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. It's one of the things where I think for me, myself, I've always kind of been in like situations where I've kind of always been like the one black person there. So it wasn't like a shock for me, like being in a group when I'm only the only black person. I think there are moments and there's times where I feel like, okay, does my cast sometimes understand me? Can they relate to me? And maybe they can't, or they can see from my perspective. I'm always worried sometimes like, okay, they don't get it because they'll never understand. But I think that since we're all so close and we're friends, like I've never once thought of it like that way. I think in one of my interviews, they asked me like, do you ever think like that? And I was like, no, I actually don't think that like my friends are like, looking at me a certain way or thinking, anything like that. But it's just, I'm a black woman. So I'm always going to like be on guard or like, got to make sure I'm perfect because I think, being the only black person here, sometimes I always have to remind myself like, okay, Jasmine, like, you're the only black person here. You can't act crazy because the world. I know I still do.
No, but
I still do.
Like I hate it breaks my heart that you have to feel like you have to be on guard because I love
brace myself. You know,
I love whenever you get to be your wild self and just embrace
no matter
it all.
What,
you know,
like no matter what, I'm still gonna be myself.
But that's why I love you so much.
Yeah, love you too. Yeah, but yet sometimes I like not think that, but I'm like, okay, like I just in life, not just about the show. It's like if I'm in a room somewhere, it's just something like you always think because people are always judging, like, okay, is she going to be the crazy black girl? Is she going to do this? And that's just something programmed in me. But with this group, I never really have to think like that because I think you guys are all my friends and you guys allow me to be myself. And it's never been like a question like Jasmine's acting crazy because she's black or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, no, of course
but
not.
I know people watching, they're probably like, wow, that must be hard for Jasmine being the only black person. And it isn't hard for me because these are my real friends and like they respect me, they hear me out. But yeah, I would think watching it from the outside, I would look in and be like, damn, it must be hard for that girl being the only black girl there. But not really because these are my real friends. And if I wasn't friends with these people, I just wouldn't hang out with them.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hang out with you. I wouldn't care. But yeah, so sometimes it is like navigating, you know, I think like, not in this situation, but in other situations, yes, it is. When you're the only black person, it is kind of hard navigating that sometimes. But with you guys, it's easy because I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. You guys are my friends. This is who I am.
Yeah. No, and I love
you guys for years, and this is me. If you
I
like
love
it,
that you are so authentically you, and you should always 1,000 be that, just like me. I think, you know, that just is what makes people relate to us. And I know so many people love seeing you on TV and like it means so much to everyone. And that's why I'm always like, we have to live our truth and be honest and real and authentic.
You'll see more this season. I mean, I don't want to go, like, I think there's moments where we touch on that a little bit. Like some conversations I have with like, I don't want to say with who yet because I don't want to give it away. I don't get in trouble. But you'll see this season, like there are some moments where we talk about that, you know, like, all right, like, are you shutting me down? And I'm thinking, is it because, you know, I know it's not a race thing, but is it that? Like, it starts making me think about that because you're not having my back. Like, you know, what's going on? You know, you start to think like, what is it? But, but stay tuned. You guys will see a little more. But yeah, I let my friends in.
Well, I love you, and I just wanted to give you that space to answer that question because I think it's important. You know,
thank you, Hyman. Right?
What if I'm saying that completely
thank you,
wrong?
Girl, for the question. It is hard sometimes, but it's good. We're out here, and I'm here just representing.
Yes, girl. Okay, this is from Ashley X Runyon. Most annoying thing about Brittany, no hate.
The most annoying thing?
Yeah, go. Oh my God. I don't care. Tell me. What's my most annoying thing?
I think sometimes, like, you're a bad texter, maybe.
Yeah.
But I get it because you have so much going on, so I don't, like, take it, like, hard. I'm like, okay, answer this question.
I am a really bad texter.
But I think that's a lot of people in this group that are annoying. A lot of my friends are annoying with that. But I can be too, so.
Yeah, I'm not the best texter. And you know what? For me, which I noticed while I was away recently, I notice like sometimes whenever I don't text for like a day, like sometimes I might like I just have these days where I need to like calm down and I won't even like look at my phone or like respond, but I'll always respond eventually. Like it might be a day later or I'll text you right back. Like it just depends on what I'm going through. And
I
it's
was
not
like that
about
too.
you
I know
or whoever's texting me, but it's like I just have to have like a moment.
Honestly, I used to be like that. I was like, shut my phone. I don't want to talk to anybody. But I just started taking Zoloft, and the last 4 months of my life has changed.
It?
Honestly, I think it's changing me. Like something happened the other day, and I was not even like phased by it. You know what I mean?
I might need to look into
anxiety,
that.
or I don't want to look at my phone. Don't talk to me. But now I'm like, okay, I can handle this.
Well, yeah, because it's not even like
it's
like
mental health too. I think
anybody could text me and not even anything negative or mean or anything, and I'm like, okay, I just need like a second not to talk to anybody, and it has nothing to do with them or what they're texting me or anything.
But now that I'm on this medication, I know that and I recognize that for other people, so like it's not annoying to me anymore. But dang, we're talking after this. Seriously,
it's
honestly, I feel like it's a game changer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 questions I asked everyone. You've answered the many times that you've been on here.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite reality TV show right now?
Ooh, my favorite reality TV show.
Or wait, what would you want to be on if you could be on any other reality TV show?
What I want to be on? Oh my gosh, reality show. What is actually out there right now?
It doesn't have to be right now. Just any.
Okay.
Any reality
I think
TV
I say this all the time. I'm always like, it's always a cooking show or like Below Deck. I love that stuff. Yeah. But I'm trying to think of something different to say finally for once. I think I would be on like, no, I'm probably going to stick with Below Deck or like, I just love being on a boat.
I do too.
Even though I get really sick on boats as we see these last 2 seasons. But I love Below Deck. It's like my show. Yeah. So probably Below Deck.
Okay. And who is your favorite reality TV star right now?
Oh my God. I love New York. I'm watching House of Villains.
She is hilarious.
I know. I'm just watching House of Villains, and she is so.
So she was on Ziwi. How do you say her name?
Yes,
Ziwi.
Yes, I know. Not Ziwi.
It's Ziwe.
What is her name?
Ziwi.
Is that
Ziwe.
it? Was it a podcast?
Yeah, she's like very serious.
Yeah, in New York is hilarious. She's just so funny.
How do you say her name? Ziwe.
Girl, I'm not even.
Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
I'm bad with names.
It's Ziwe. So, anyways, it popped up in my like For You page, and she had New York on, and New York is iconic TV. And New York was like, she was like, okay, I need you to tell all these people how they could die or whatever. And the first one was like Tom Sandoval, and the first one was Condoleezza Rice, and she was like, you could choke on a big fat dick. And then the second one that she was asked was Jax Taylor, and she said, you could choke on a nylabone because you a dog. And then the third one was Tom Sandoval, and she said something like, you could choke on a...
She's so
I can't remember what she said.
Think she's so funny. I'm watching House of Villains.
She's hilarious.
She's so funny on House of Villains, and I'm like, I love that they keep bringing her back because she is the epic queen of reality.
She is
so funny. She just cracks me up. Like her one-liners, everything she says is just too funny, and
she is
I feel
hilarious.
like she'll always be my favorite.
Ever since Flavor of Love.
Oh my gosh.
She has just been incredible.
I just love that they I need her on my screen all
I think
the
she
time.
Is awesome.
She's just so funny and she just wins everything.
Okay, well, tell everybody where to find you.
Find me on Instagram, all my socials, Jasmine Goode _ and stay tuned for a lot of wedding content coming up.
Yeah.
And it's going to be exciting. And guys, this season's so good. And be kind to everybody in our cast.
Yes,
I know you guys have so many
please.
feelings and stuff, but we really put a lot of work into it, our crew, everybody, and we just want to, entertain you guys.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Just have fun with us.
Yes.
We've already lived it. We're getting through it. We're having to relive it again, but it's okay. We've all grown up even a lot since we filmed
been a long
this.
time.
So remember that too whenever you're coming at us.
Yes,
all right?
please.
All right. We love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Tuning in for another episode of When Reality Hits. Thank you, Jasmine. Love
Thank you.
TV has thousands of free movies and TV shows.
We're coming at you with everything we got.
This is the mindset. Free. This is the mantra. Free. This is the mindset. With movies like Pineapple Express, the entire Star Trek film franchise, and Gladiator, and TV shows like Survivor, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Ghosts, Pluto TV is always free. Huzzah! Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.